Hey, what's up, guys? It's SirTagCR, and today we're back in again with a new graveyard deck that is dominating the meta. We've got Fireball and Poison Bait with the Musketeer, Barbarians, Skeleton Dragons, and the Graveyard. There's no one in this world that runs Fireball and Poison, so if they only have Poison, they will struggle against the Barbarians and also the Skeleton Dragons. If they've only got Fireball, they'll have no answer to the Musketeer and the Graveyard. If you're lucky enough to play against the Bait deck, you have triple spells, so you're gonna get a free win. Let's go jump straight to some games and assert some dominance. And a huge shout out to all of you guys that are using credit code SirTag in any Supercell game. All money made from credit code SirTag improves the channel's setup, editing, and allows me to upload daily videos while I take full-time college courses. So thank you guys for supporting me and helping me grow the channel. We're gonna sauce out a good luck here. We're gonna see what's up. Eli Jones, what are you gonna have, my dude? I feel like Jones is the most common last name in the history of this planet. Let me know, guys. Is it Jones? Is it Smith? Let me know down below in the comment section what the most common name in the history of the world is. So we can probably go in for Barbarians in the right-hand lane. Just because I want to force out a Fireball so then I get free Skeleton Dragons and then you don't Fireball. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Exactly what we wanted. Now he doesn't Fireball the Skeleton Dragons. He doesn't Fireball the Musketeer. And we have free reign, free real estate, baby. That's what we like. I'm going to go for arrows just to go and kill all of those pups and the Mega Minions so we don't have to respond to it. And right now, we're down in damage, but we're up in elixir, and he doesn't know what we have, and that's an intangible advantage that you can't really grasp. If he doesn't know that we have Graveyard Freeze and we know exactly what deck he's got, that's a huge advantage for me. So I'm going to go for a Knight in the back and rush in the right-hand lane, see what else we can do. If you don't want to do anything, I'm about it, never doubt it, man. I can probably go in for a Musketeer as well, go in for a Graveyard, and follow up that way. As soon as the Knight crosses the river and tanks for the Graveyard, then we're following up with our damage. Please let me freeze everything. I missed one of the Barbarians, but I couldn't hit it. So it really wasn't a miss. It was something that was precluded from the potential of the game. He separated a little bit too far. He embarked on a journey too far away from his brothers and sisters and parents. And you know what? He wasn't in danger. He evaded the danger. So maybe he was the smart one in the family. Bob the Barbarian. Why are you so smart? So I need to go for Barbarians again, just to bait out more elixir. Please Fireball it. Do it again. It was so dumb the first time. Do it again, bro. I know you want to. No. No. Oh, yes. I was so worried for him to not do that. So the Musketeer will target the balloon. Notice my placement. And then I went in for a Knight afterward to tank. This is such a bad matchup because I don't have any way of pulling it, right? Like, it's really difficult to break through if you don't have any way of pulling the balloon and defending. So I have to spend way more elixir on both sides here. I'm going to go for arrows just to shut down the Barbarians so the Skeletons can start to swarm a little bit quicker. I need to take the tower here. It's not happening. This is looking bleak. Oh, why is the Skeleton Dragon targeting my tower? That's uncalled for. Okay, I need to go for a Graveyard again. He's probably going to go for a Fireball. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know if he's going to or not. We need to go for the freeze. Yes, please. He's going to Fireball my tower instead. It's 1 HP. He zaps on defense. No way. Are we going to win with 1 HP? Let's go. He's not going to be able to do it. 1 HP in a dream, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That is the most hype victory ever. I can't believe that. It felt so dang good. All right, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's up. What's happening, man? Blue, what are you going to do? So if you're going to go in for a Furnace, I'm about it. Never doubt it. Every single time we see that, it's going to be Royal Hogs, Royal Giant, or Graveyard. So you're going to have some type of Fireball or Poison Bait with that. I could probably go in for a Knight in the back because we've got Barbarians. Rather save those for the potential of this man just running through with a Graveyard or going in for a Royal Giant. Wait, could he have Giant Skeleton right now? Could he have Giant Skeleton clone? Please tell me it isn't so. Say it ain't so, sir. Okay, you're going to lock onto my tower. I'm okay with it, though. I have to be okay with it. And then we can follow up with a Graveyard and maybe even go in for a freeze. So yeah, I'm definitely going to go in for a freeze on top of the Zappies. Start to swarm them. Skeleton Dragons are going to be able to eviscerate all of your Skeletons. Dude, cannibalism at its prime sense. Darwinism. Only the strong will survive. And the Skeleton Dragons, they're a little bit stronger. They got more bones than all of the other Skeletons in the game. You try to go for Skeleton Barrel, they just don't match up. The evolved, highest evolution of Pokemon is the Skeleton Dragons. They are at the top of the food chain. The apex predator.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
So I can maybe go in for arrows here depending on what he wants to do. But guys, we know the game's not won yet just because he's got a lot of potential for spam. With Zappy's Giant Skeleton and Clone, I could lose at any point. The good thing about our deck is the fact that we have so much potential for all of the clone counters. We've fortunately got arrows here. I think that we're going to be able to kill the cannon cart before it locks on and the Giant Skeleton Death Bombs explode. But because we have 3 spells, we are in a great spot. We can freeze, we can go for Barbed Barrel and arrows, and we got splash damage with the Skeleton Dragons. So I'm going to go for Skeleton Dragons in the back. We'll Barbed Barrel on top of the Skeleton Barrel. Yet again, your Skeleton Barrel is worthless today, and you don't even have clones, so you can't mess up my timing. So we take no damage, because you can't mess up my timing. We are chilling, my dude. Chilling with the freeze stack. That's how it's meant to be, guys. We can also go for another knight whenever I feel like it. I want to go for a knight, and I want to go for a graveyard. Usually, I don't assert this much aggression, but we have to do it here. Because I know I'll be able to take the tower, and the Musketeer will overflow. Ooh, it doesn't overflow anymore. I'm going to go for Skeleton Dragons. I just want to kill the Giant Skeleton. I don't want the Skeleton Dragons to die, though. Don't do me like this, brother. Okay. We can definitely go in for arrows here, I think. Oh, my goodness. So, Cannon Cart's going to fall. If we didn't have arrows, there would no way to actually hit all those units at once. If we had Snowball or Zap, we would have to pick between the Skeleton Barrel, or we would pick between the Cannon Carts. But as you guys can see, arrows allow you to destroy clone decks. Even if your opponent's got a deck that's really nasty and not very fun to play against, like Giant Skeleton Clone with Furnace and Night Witch, the most abhorrent, malevolent deck that someone could ever create, we still wreck it. GG, well played, and peace out. Graveyard Freeze is unbelievably safe. Blue is probably playing the blues, feeling black and blue, and feeling so sad after that one. All right, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to immediately follow up with the Knight because it's our cheapest card, and he's going to Elixir Golem me. Why? What did we do for this? Why are you going to spam me in the back already? Oh, guys, we don't have freeze. I don't know if I can defend this without freeze. Please don't have Fireball. Please don't have Poison. As long as you don't have those, I could be okay, but I am scared right now. I'm shaking, quivering in my boots. He's ignoring a Knight. Full HP. He doesn't even care. Not in the slightest. What is this guy doing? Why are you this crazy, man? Can't you just calm down for a second and not spam with every ounce of your fiber? Every ounce of your ability? Why are you like this? At least one of the Skeleton Dragons will stay alive. So the Knight's going to counter push, and it looks decent for us. He tried to activate King Tower. If you guys don't know, now you know. You can't activate King Tower against Knight. Why would you do that? Wouldn't you know? I guess you are an Elixir Golem player. Let's put the pain and suffering into submission. Force out everything. Envelop your Night Witch and say sayonara to it. It's not Halloween yet. Get away from here, man. You spooked me real quick with Elixir Golem. And usually, guys, when I take a tower, it's game over. But when you play against Elixir Golem, you never know. I have no clue what's going to happen in this game. We're just along for the ride on a theme park Disney movie right now. What are we going to do, man? Is it going to be a nightmare? Is it going to turn into a horror movie? Or is it going to be benevolent for us? Is he just going to be a benevolent sir that just gives us the amount of elixir that we would ever want in our lives? Will he donate to the charity of Jake? What will happen here? I'm going to go for a Barbed Barrel. Maybe the Skeleton Dragons die. I just need to go and kill that, though. That Battle Healer is not allowed to stay alive much longer. Musketeer should be dropped really far in the back when he's at 10 elixir. Come on, man. Cycle your Elixir Golem in the back in the same lane. That's what we need. So, he's got Poison, which is really inconvenient for me. I could Graveyard and try to 3-crown. Do we do it? Do we go balls to the walls to assert dominance that way? Are you guys about it? I hope so. I hope you're about the 3-crown race. So, I can go for a freeze here. And then I can probably force out more Elixir with more Musketeers. So, guys, even though he had so much Elixir catapulted at us, you saw that I asserted dominance with my spam in the right-hand lane. You gotta go in for the right and the left. You can't just let him have his parade push. His Macy's Day Parade will take you out, and it's not the type of dinner or the date that you want to be on, my dudes. We're gonna go for a freeze here, and hopefully we can 3-crown. Let me break his pride, break his towers, and break his morale. And hopefully, dude, because you got Elixir Golem, I wouldn't be opposed to breaking your phone too, dude. I hate Elixir Golem. Somehow, some way, it's more toxic than Graveyard Freeze. And that's saying a lot. So we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck and we're going to see what's up. Definitely want to go for a Knight in the back. I need to cycle into a Musketeer or a Skeleton Dragons. I don't have them in my hand. Please don't balloon me. Thankfully, he goes in for a Knight in the back in the same lane. He is one of us. He is twinning out here. He is literally looking at himself in the mirror, and he sees that he's got Musketeer and he's got Knight with Log. So he's not going to have the exact same deck as us. Could even very well have a Graveyard deck. So if you're going to have Graveyard, I want to go for Barbarians on top of your Musketeer. Shut that down. No, you got Fireball. Okay, so the reason why we love playing against Fireball decks is if they don't have it in cycle, we go for Barbs and we go for Graveyards, and we're like, what's up now? What? Come on, man. Are you kidding me right now? You actually have Bomb Tower Fireball? We can still go for a freeze. Before the Bomb Tower death damage explodes our Barbarians, we are currently up 1,000 damage. And the Log gives them absolutely no counter push. Yes, this is a bad matchup for me, but no, it's not over, guys. We can win this. We can bounce back no matter the situation with Graveyard Freeze, because most of the time, guys, they're not going to have adequate answers to it. So yes, guys, I don't have an answer to the Wall Breakers either. I said that he didn't have adequate answers, but the Wall Breakers connect and just shovel my tower. Absolutely obliterate my chances of defending everything at once. I'm going to go for arrows just to kill the Musketeer if I can. I really don't want to have to deal with that if possible. And the arrows allow us to get chip damage on the tower at the same time. However, now we know that he could go for Wall Breakers, so I got to keep my Barbs or I got to keep my Skeleton Dragons for that. I can split my Barbarians in the back, and the reason why I do that is I don't want to give him Fireball value on the right, but I still want to have something going towards the Miner or the Wall Breakers that he drops. So that's my game plan. Also, if he wants to Fireball the left with more Barbarians, it would be really funny because it's such a bad play. I can go for a Graveyard now, and then I can follow up with a Freeze if I want to. I think I do. I want to make sure that the Barbarians impose more Elixir from him. Force out more, baby. I can go in for a Knight. As long as it targets the right Wall Breaker, then we're fine. I don't... Come on, Knight. You disappoint me. I was talking you up, man. I was saying that you would defend, and then this is what you do to me. Wow. I expected more from you, Knight. My disappointment is immeasurable. So I'm going to go in for a Musketeer. I also need to go Barbs. Please, 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 please. I have to go for arrows. Why do you do this, Barbarians? You have 5 Barbarians, and you can't screw in a light bulb. You don't understand. You can't get that idea correct. What are you doing?
Feelings hurt!
So useless. So I'm going to go in for a Graveyard on the right, just because I want to apply more aggression with the Knight and the Musketeer. It seems like a very unlucrative endeavor, but it could be okay if I can get Skeleton Dragons here. I'm going to eat the entirety of the Musketeer. We'll rattle off with another Graveyard on the left, and we should be able to walk away with the W. Obviously, I want to go for Musketeer first and foremost because he'll probably Fireball it, then I get free Barbarians. At least that's the game plan right now. I'm going to go for a Barbell to force out more Elixir, going for a Knight up top so he can't Fireball it. And, guys, I don't know what he's trying to do here, what his big brain is thinking, because we can just go for arrows, go for a freeze on the Musketeer, and then 420, the dank memes are not going to last much longer, dude. We need to get more skeletons. Come on, keep spamming, keep swimming in the skeleton sea of sadness. Let's go and embark on a journey with our Knight. Going for a Barbell here. Going for arrows. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, now you know. You can arrow on top of the Musketeer, on top of everything that they drop, or you can go in for the Wall Breakers and Miner at the same time. So it doesn't really matter. Arrows just allow you to hit everything at once, and this guy can't do anything but laugh. He is really encompassed and enveloped in a sea of sadness now. And you know what, dude? Hopefully he's able to see on to the next game. Hopefully he didn't break his phone. All right, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's up. When we see Heal Spirit, it's going to be Royal Giant, Royal Hogs, or it's going to be a weird Elixir Golem deck. I don't think that's possible. It'll probably be Royal Hogs or Royal Giant. I'm going to err on the caution and say Royal Hogs. Yeah, 3 Musketeers, Royal Hogs it is. So I can freeze this to kill the 2 Muskies, make sure it doesn't get any lock, and I can probably eat all the damage with that 1 Musketeer. I want arrows, but I know it's a bad play, so I'm just going to eat the Musketeer. We'll see what he does after. Okay, now we're definitely going to arrow to kill the Muskies, and I can Barbell after to finish off the Heal Spirit. So at this point in the game, we took damage on both sides, but it's even tower damage, and we don't lose his tower. We figured out what he's got, and we are well cautioned and prepared for whatever he wants to dish out afterward. So the main reason why you like Graveyard Freeze is if you can control the flow of the game, figure out what your opponent's got, readjust your card cycle, then you're able to punish them and make them feel bad about themselves. So I'm going to go for the Graveyard now. I hope that the Hunter decides, I should have went Graveyard on the right, I think. No, the Barbs got pulled. I made the right decision. I made the right decision by going in the left. And I'm able to freeze on the Barbarian and the Hunter. Let's go, baby. I think the Hunter goes on top of the Barbarians, maybe, too. We force out a Dark Prince, and that's what I'm talking about. Really close to 666, guys. But you know what? He's probably feeling like he's burning right now. He's burning on the inside. That tower is smoldering to ashes. So I can't help but think that that tower is getting burnt alive. He did not endure the Crucible, and we can probably get away with the Knight right after. So yeah, if you're going to go for Royal Hogs, I'm about it. I need to make sure that we're able to shut down the Bandit, and then I can potentially go for Skeleton Dragons in the other lane opposed to going in for arrows, because I want to get counter push. I want to force out more elixir. You're in a damsel in distress scenario right now, and I don't think you have an answer at all, man. I can graveyard. The Knight is still going to be tanky, and then you drop more elixir on the other lane. So we will take out the tower if you don't respond to it, which you don't have an adequate answer to. You just can't. So we can go for barbs here. You're going to try to respond to it anyway. That's the most hopeless thing ever. I love when opponents are like, I can't kill it. I can't kill the skeletons. But my conscience, I will feel bad if I don't try my hardest. And he knew it wasn't going to work. He's smart. He's playing this well. But he did it anyway, guys, just because he felt horrible. He's like, I got to do it. I got to put in all the work and effort I possibly can. And now I'm pretty sure I can get away with Barbarians. I don't know if the Bandit's going to dash. Please get away. Why do you have to do me like that, Bandit? I ask you for one favor, just to not touch my tower in such a manner. And you can't do that for me? What the heck, man? All I wanted for Christmas was no damage here. We will shut down the Royal Hogs, hopefully. Oh my gosh, it's coming down to the wire. No! Come on, man. Literally one more second. Anyway, we're going to go for a graveyard. We'll follow up with a freeze. And I just want to win this game, guys. We have to. We have to go through right now with the graveyard freeze. Get an insane amount of tower damage. Oh, no. This game has become wild. We're now in a spot that I could potentially lose. And I wasn't thinking about losing anytime soon. We're going to go in for a Knight Musketeer. The Musketeer should be tanked for by the Knight. So it just locks on straight up. That's clean. The Knight gets enough damage. Then we are showing hard. Okay, one more graveyard freeze and we win the game. So we're going to go in slow roll with Barbarians. We can probably get away with the Barbarian here on the right. Why has this game become so desperate and dire? I did not expect it to be so difficult right now. But you're going to continue to spam me. I'm okay with that. I want to go in for the freeze. Follow up with arrows here. And then I think with the Musketeers dead, we win. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill them, though. Come on, Scouts and Dragons. Finish them off. 200 HP. Hyperventilation time, guys. I don't know what we can do, but we're trying our hardest. We're going to go for barbs in the middle. Just a tank. We need something. Anything. Please, Clash Royale. Just let me win the game. Let me mount the comeback. I was winning. I threw the game like a football, like Tom Brady, and we bounced back, guys. It felt so good. These are the comebacks that I live for. These are the ones I breathe for. Seriously, I don't think I would have as much fun in Clash Royale if it weren't for these insane comebacks.